to another episode of Throwing It Back with Sean Farrell. I am Sean Farrell. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. Jesus Christ is Lord. Let's get into it. So this topic has been at the back of my mind for a really long time. Okay. And I kept this topic in the back of my mind, but then recently another video came up that brought this topic to the forefront. Okay, so let me start here. Stephen A. Smith is one of the most fraudulent people to talk in sports today. Okay, and that book he wrote, Straight Shooter, Jason Whitlock completely shut him down on that. Jason Whitlock completely checked him on that. And the thing that got me the most, because Jason Whitlock really exposed his lies, okay? Jason Whitlock really exposed his lies. But the thing that really got me, being a huge sports fan myself, this man said, y'all remember a couple of years ago when Stephen A. Smith said the Chiefs should kick the field goal on third down, so if they miss, they can do it again on fourth down? Y'all remember that? Does that sound like somebody who knows sports? I don't think so. Nah. And so, one of the things he said in his book of lies, Straight Shooter, this man said he hit 17 straight three-pointers, and he was offered a scholarship on the spot. Oh, this man said he hit 17 straight three-pointers, and he was offered a scholarship on the spot. So everybody laughed. Everybody with a functioning brain knows that's not true. And Jason Whitlock checked him on that, exposed him for that. Okay? His entire college basketball career was a lie. He has a, quote, 6-inch screw in his knee, so to speak. Okay? Jason Whitlock called it a vagina. That's what Jason Whitlock called it. Vagina. Anyway. So he didn't hit 17 straight shots. Okay, and he never was offered a scholarship. Okay. So recently this video came out of him shooting jump shots as if he's trying to prove like that he actually had a actual basketball career. And Jason Whitlock came out and checked him again, and Kwame Brown came out and checked him too. Kwame Brown was like, Kwame Brown was like, look at how flat his shot is. That is the ugliest form. You may remember there was a guy who played for the Los Angeles Lakers, a guy by the name of Wes Matthews, okay? 2-time NBA champion with the Lakers, 87 and 88. The Lakers had a guy by the name of Wes Matthews, okay? Wes Matthews had one of the ugliest shooting forms ever. And I think it was his teammate, Adrian Branch, who played for the Lakers, who had a cup of coffee with the Lakers. He said Wes Hopkins shoots a field Negro knuckleball. In other words, Wes Hopkins shoots like this. Okay? Instead of shooting like this, Wes Hopkins shoots like this. Okay. And instead of having his elbows like this, his elbows are out. Okay. So Wes Hopkins had one of the ugliest shots ever seen. Okay. Wes Hopkins. I said Wes Hopkins. Wes Matthews, not Wes Hopkins, the Philadelphia Eagles say, hey, safety. Not him. Okay. Wes Matthews. His son plays in the NBA, Wes Matthews Jr. But yeah, so this video of Stephen A. Smith came out shooting jumpers, trying to prove that he had some kind of basketball career, and Jason Whitlock and Kwame Brown came out and checked him on that. Okay. Which brings me to Craig Hodges. Okay. So when Stephen A. Smith said he hit 17 straight three-pointers, okay, that made me think of the Bulls guard, Craig Hodges, who actually hit 19 straight three-pointers in a row. And Stephen A. Smith is no Craig Hodges, okay? Stephen A. Smith, who knows, man? Who knows? But this is the man who actually hit 19 straight three-pointers, okay? Craig Hodges. Take a look at his film.
The defending champion is Craig Hodges. The most he's ever scored out of a whole round of a rack of balls is 25 points. He had 20 in the first round. Magic Johnson, you're watching. You said Craig Hodges. And so Craig Hodges is about to shoot some now. You had a good feeling about him.
The ones that are honest with themselves usually are the ones who...
The duck is on the line here with Craig Hodges and high careers. Thick, carrying short.
He loves that corner right there. He's going to make 4 out of 5. Maybe 5.
You and he had something going there.
He loves
maybe
that corner.
5 for 5.
He loves
yes,
it.
Come on.
Craig, make me look good here.
That's right. Well, my guy Danny Ainge is already on the hardwood.
Well, there's 7 in a row for Hodges.
About the
think he's relaxed. There's 8.
Or what?
There's 9. Craig will sit down now. Get ready for the final. Put on a show, Craig.
Fans have been waiting for this.
12 in a row. 13. Unbelievable. Hasn't missed yet. A total of 30 points is possible. Look at this. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. First miss. Remember, 25 is the record for a round. Looks like Hodges may break that. He needs one more. Unbelievable. That was tremendous shooting.
He holds the record at 25, and now he gets 24 in this preliminary. That means that he will advance to the finals along with Terry Porter. So maybe you liked Porter. Well, remember now, you said Craig Hodges.
For consecutive shots, the record was Larry Bird with 11.
Now, at least 19 shots in a row is the best performance in the history of this long-distance shootout.
Well, yeah, thanks a lot.
Okay. So Craig Hodges hits 19 straight in the All-Star Weekend in Charlotte, 1991. Okay. Now, I don't know who Stephen A. Smith thought he could transform himself into Craig Hodges, but he ain't Craig Hodges. So Stephen A. Smith lies about hitting 17 straight shots, while Craig Hodges is actually the real person who hit 19 straight three-pointers, okay? And that kind of gets lost in history. Craig Hodges kind of gets lost in history. That gets lost in history. That he hit 19 straight at the All-Star game weekend in Charlotte. 3-point shootout, okay? And yeah, Craig Hodges, the real person who hit 19 straight three-pointers. Okay. So I don't know if Stephen A. Smith thought he was Craig Hodges or not, but nah. Not only did Craig Hodges hit 19 straight in a row, he also won 3 straight three-point shootout contests, 1990, 91, 92, and I think Larry Bird was the only other player to do that. Okay. I think Larry Bird was the only other player to do that. And the only person who had a similar streak to Craig Hodges in 1991 was when Mark Price won the long-distance shootout in 1994. Okay. So I'm not sure how many shots Mark Price hit in a row in 1994, but he did win the three-point shootout contest in 1994. Well, salute to Craig Hodges, whose 19 straight three-pointers is overlooked as far as three-point shootout All-Star weekend. And so and then he won the 3rd straight in Orlando, which was 1992. So yeah. So the Bulls, think about the Bulls of that era, where they had like 5 players on that team who could hit a 3. Craig Hodges, Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan could hit a 3. B.J. Armstrong was developing to a legit hit threat from three-point. I think I already mentioned John Paxson, didn't I? I think I already mentioned John Paxson. I think I did, yeah. So, had a lot of guys who could hit perimeter shots. Then, after Hodges, Paxson, Armstrong left, that first half of the Chicago dynasty, then the incoming players, Bushler, Kerr, Kukoc, along with Jordan Pippen, were all players who could hit threes. Okay. And so, so one of the things that made the Bulls great was they had a lot of three-point shooters on that team. 5 guys who could hit a 3. And if you count Dennis Rodman every once in a while could make one. Okay. So the Bulls had 5 guys who could make a 3, and once in a while, Dennis could hit a 3. Yeah. Also, speaking of three-point shooters, what's also overlooked is Manute Bol once hit 6 threes in a game against the Phoenix Suns. Okay. So much so that Charles Barkley actually laughed after Bol hit one of his threes, and Bol and Barkley used to be teammates in Philly, and they were just laughing, having a good time about it. Take a look at his footage right there.
He plays very intelligently on defense. Manute with the fling 3, got it. Ho-ho! Down by 14. Manute with another. Oh, my! Do it, Manute!
Philadelphia 4 offensive rebounds.
Offensive rebounds. Here's Manute, who made 2 threes earlier and misses this one with the air ball.
A shot that would get over Manute.
Now, see?
Hey, the guy can make 3 out of 4. He should shoot them all night.
3 threes in the third quarter from... Tim Perry with the follow. Who else? Tonight's AT&T Long Distance Award goes to Manute for making 3 shots from so far away. They're from a different area code.
He launches 3 ballistics.
He's made 3, so anything can happen.
That's enough. 3 for 6 is enough. Chambers was just leaning on him a little too much.
Four 3-pointers in this quarter for him.
You know he's going to drill 2 out of 3, or what's that? 5 out of 7?
I don't believe it.
Neither do the people here.
I don't believe this. The second guard for the Sixers. Bol at center, Weatherspoon and Anderson at forward. And they're saying Manute travel.
Another rebound by Greg Graham.
Look at this. And balloon their lead to 20. Sixers had come back to within 10. Now it's... He's got 6 threes this quarter, this half.
John, stop asking me to explain this, will you?
Yeah, so Bol and Harkley were just having a good time laughing about it, but Manute Bol could hit a 3 too. Manute Bol could hit a 3 or 2 every time. Then Bill Laimbeer could hit a 3. As a matter of fact, Bill Laimbeer hit 6 threes in Game 2 against Portland in the 1990 NBA Finals. Yeah, so Bill Laimbeer could shoot the 3. And you just don't find centers who get put into the record books for 3-pointers. Okay, Bill Laimbeer hit 6 against Portland in Game 2 of the 1990 NBA Finals. Okay, unfortunately the Pistons lost in the overtime, but still, but back then, only Manute Bol and Bill Laimbeer were taking 3s, and both of them were actually halfway decent at hitting 3s. Okay, but nobody else was doing it back then. But now everybody does it. Everybody does it, and it has completely watered down the game. So much so that is unbearable to watch. All right, that's it. For the Sean Farrell, for throwing it back with Sean Farrell. I'm tired, y'all. Anyway, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace out. God bless. See y'all on the next one.